Hello. How are you? Oh my goodness, wow. I didn't expect anybody to be watching. Hi. How are you guys doing? Are you all at home? I hope, if you're able. I've never done this before. This is very odd. Hi. Hello. Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Wow, I really expected maybe 5 people to be here. Wow, this is so cool. How are things, everybody? Oh my God, hi, Ken. I know, the ending of the last episode was a big one. I am... Oh, hi, Jake. I do remember you. What was I answering? Oh, yes. I'm in Canada. Yeah. This is the only place that I have an apartment. And I'm all moved in here. So I'm here. And legally allowed to be here and all that good stuff. So I'm here with my fiance and my cats are here. So yeah. Quarantining life is going well. To be honest, I was very tired at the end of the season. So it honestly has been quite nice to just be at home and relax and that kind of stuff. You guys are so nice. Hello. Oh my God. Am I excited for the Animal Crossing release or what? I'm counting down the days. It's an exciting time. It's really the perfect timing for it, to be honest. But yeah, I have it downloaded on my Switch, waiting for it to come out tomorrow. I'm very, very excited to devote my whole life to that. Oh my God, my hala! Guys, I love you, my hala. Sorry, I'm talking about one of my very dearest friends in the world who is in New York. What is one of my favorite memories on set? That's a good question. I mean, there's a million of them. I'm there so many hours every day. Filming the call to the Iglesia in episode 15 was really cool because we built that entire set. So we built a beach in a parking lot. So it's really amazing. We had our special effects guys were deeper in the water. So it was like a giant pool. And they were deeper in the water and they had these giant trash cans. And they were like pushing on the water to make waves. It was really cool how everybody came together to do that. And we had a lot of fun those 2 days shooting that. How did I get into acting? I was in elementary school. And my best friend, Kim... Hi, Kim, if you're out there, said that her other best friend, Rachel, who then became one of my very best friends, hi, Rachel, was auditioning for a community youth theater production of The Three Musketeers. And I thought, this is my big break. I'm going to be an actor. So I went and I auditioned, and I got into the play, and I was 9 years old, and I played a wench and a nun. And I fell in love with it because I got to be somebody else for a little while, and that was really exciting. And I've talked about this a little bit before, but I had very severe OCD as a kid, and acting really helped, and going to play rehearsal at night really helped, and all that good stuff. You guys are so nice. Oh my God, Jake, hello. Thank you, Hope. Hello. So regarding the twist, I won't say anything in case any of you haven't seen the latest episode. But I knew during the pilot. Yes. So I've been waiting for that moment for a very long time. And most of us knew or were told Scott and Riley were both told ahead of time, obviously because it affects their characters. So, yeah. Hi, Suzanne. You want Nick and Nancy back together? Look, that's not up to me. It's up to the fates. We shall see. Yeah, it was a pretty mind-blowing twist. What's my favorite thing about playing Nancy Drew? Well, she's been my sort of dream character kind of my whole life. So yeah, it was always kind of a spectacular thing, and that hasn't really worn off. Really, if you had asked me 10 years ago if I could choose one character to play, it would be Nancy Drew. So, oh, thank you for rewatching the show. I imagine it'll be really fun to watch it back again, to see everything in a different light after we had all the twists come out and all that stuff. You guys are being so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Yes, we have a season 2. We're slated to start filming season 2 in July, and we are finished filming season 1. I can't reveal a ton more about what that's going to look like because I truly don't know exactly. I know what their proposed plan is, but I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I'll leave that be because I'm not exactly sure what I'm allowed to say. I'm so glad that you guys like the twist. That's so cool. Regarding how it'll affect Nancy and Ryan, that's definitely going to be a big part of the show going forward. I think Nancy's relationship with him will definitely be explored. And Riley's such a great actor. He's a really fun person to work with. So that was a really cool part of sort of the final section of the season for me. What's my favorite Nancy Drew game? It's hard to say. I tend to say Phantom and Venice, which I believe is true. I really like the aesthetics of it, and I really like the mini games. I think it's really fun. I really enjoyed Waverly Academy. That was super fun. Blackmore Manor was very scary and nice. But I love them all. Oh, Blue Moon Canyon was really good. Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon was amazing. The final puzzle is impossible. What's my favorite ship from the show? I'm going to take myself out of it because I don't want to give anything away. So I won't. I love Bess and Lisbeth so much. They're my favorite. I love that Lisbeth comes in and she's sort of the only stable person around. Also, Katie Finley is a very dear friend of mine, and has just become such a soulmate to me since we met because of the show. And she's just an awesome, awesome person. Hi, Malaysia. That's so crazy. I did get engaged. When is the wedding? Great question. I got engaged December of 2018, so it's been a bit. The wedding, God only knows. I really have no idea. We're in no huge rush. Obviously, my fiance's name's Sam. I'm excited to marry him. But it's been a bit of a whirlwind in our lives since that happened, because I didn't have this job when we got engaged. So, yeah, everything's changed, and there's very little time in life, it feels like, to make that happen. So, we'll see. How was it meeting Pamela Sue Martin? Oh, it was lovely. Truly, from the bottom of my heart. I've said this before, but she is such an incredibly lovely woman who has kept in contact with me so kindly and has just been so hospitable and lovely. So yeah, it was amazing meeting her. It was so, so cool. My dad used to have a poster of her on her wall. So it was just really cool. Let's see, what was your favorite scene to do on the show? The testimony scene in the latest episode was very special to me. I think, especially considering what you find out at the end of the episode. That's a really unique and gratifying and heartbreaking experience for Nancy. And it was just so satisfying to finally tell that whole story and just to watch it all unravel and how it related to everybody in the story, because it was so entwined with the town and everything. That was really special. And Nancy talking to her mom at the grave, I think, was very special. And anything I shoot with Scott, I really, Scott, as long as he will have me, I will be his pretend daughter forever. He's such a special person. So anytime I get to work with him is very special. The opening of the next episode was probably one of my favorite things to film. So you'll see that. Do I like the Hardy Boys? Sure do. What is it like to film the scary scenes? Usually not very scary at all, because you're looking at either a stick, or, well, you know exactly what's going to happen. You need to know the timing of everything. It's usually somebody shouting, boo, or like, window, or just like the action that happens. It's just shouting it at you so the timing is right for your reaction. Because a lot of times we're reacting to something that's not really happening. And especially when you know everything that's gonna happen, it's really not scary. Though I have been genuinely scared by something before. There's a scene in episode 13, in the alternate reality, where in the police station, I like walk up to a set of curtains, and I like open them and there's nothing there, and then I start to close them and a hand shoots out. We do have it on film. I just froze. I did absolutely nothing. So yes, that was out of genuine fear, because I don't know how I forgot exactly what was happening, but that's on film somewhere. A hand pops out. Yep. Oh my God. Hi, Gigi. I love you. Gigi and Lexi are two girls that now watch the show, that I used to babysit. So that's cool, full circle. It makes me feel old, but makes me very happy. Oh my God, hi Mark. The cats are in the other room. I'm closing myself off because I don't want to bother my fiance with my incessant chatter. Not that he would be bothered by it. I could go get a cat. Should I go get a cat? I could go get one of them. You guys are so... Do I like driving Nancy's car? That's a great question. Look, it's a beautiful car. It's a very beautiful car. It is incredibly difficult to drive. It's a genuine car from, I believe it's 1962. It's a Sunbeam Alpine. The engine, she has a hard time. It's power steering as well, so it's like when you're turning, it's like, and it's a stick shift, which I didn't grow up driving. I grew up driving automatic, so I had to learn how to drive a stick shift for that, and which is a challenge in its own right. But yeah, often the engine just fails. Also, the emergency brake, which you have to use to park it, is on the left side. So you pull it up, and then it's in the way for when you have to get out of the car. And when you're on television, oftentimes you're trying, things need to look smooth and cool. So it's often me really being in the car, just like going like this over the emergency brake, and then hoping that nobody notices. So yeah, it's a bit hard to drive, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. My favorite character on the show. Ace, probably. I will save this live if I can figure out how to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Favorite memory with the cast. When we found out that we were wrapping for the season, unexpectedly, we got together. It was actually in two chunks, sort of. Me, Alex, and Tunji, and RJ, who plays Detective Tamura. We got together and had just a little bit of a celebration that night. And then, this was when we knew how important social distancing was. And then the next morning, Madison and Leah and I got together and had brunch and said goodbye. And it was really lovely and strange. And I think we all just came to really appreciate each other and appreciate what just happened. And we kind of got to pull back and reflect on old memories, and that was really fun. I really am taken aback by how many people are here and how very nice you are. I appreciate it so much. What's my favorite part about being a series regular on a TV show? You know, there's such an incredible community that's sort of indescribable when you're with these people for so many hours every day. And it's really, it really is an amazing thing. Everybody who works on our show, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I can say, are such kind and good people. And there are people that care about each other and care about physical safety and mental safety and comfort, and it's just a great place to be. Everybody's really funny. We have a really good time, and not every show is like that. And to be a part of that every day is a really special thing. So that's probably my favorite part. And it's a dream come true. So that's pretty cool too. Any plans to introduce the Hardy Boys? Well, we'll see. Do I have cats? Yes, I do. I have 2 cats. Their names change all the time, so that's why I never really answer that question. Oh my god, thanks for watching my episode of SVU. I was so nervous, I had no idea what I was doing, but everybody there was also very nice to me, particularly Mariska. She was really a spectacular example of what it is to really lead a set and lead a show. So I'm incredibly grateful I got that experience before I went and started filming Nancy, because, yeah. How old were you when you got your first acting job on TV? So I went to drama school. I went to Carnegie Mellon University in their drama program, which was amazing. Some of the very best 4 years of my life. And I never anticipated going into film or television. I kind of had always intended on going into theater. Not that that's by any means off the table. I would love to do a play, but there was a show called Gone that was filming in Pittsburgh, which is where I went to school, and one of my professors knew the casting director, the local casting director, and they're like, oh, we have some parts for some college-age girls if you want to send people in. So I went in, and I didn't get that particular part, but I got called back a couple weeks later for a different part, and went in for it, and went in for the callback, and ended up getting it. And that was pretty crazy. It was my junior year, summer after my junior year of college. So I was 21. Yeah, that was my first job, and I fell in love with it. It was so awesome. I remember, like, I walked onto set, and I was like, oh, this is spectacular. So I had to keep doing it. So I feel so lucky that that's been my job for the last 8 months. Hi, Grant. Oh my god, hi. Oh, hi, Jess. I miss you guys too. Love to everybody. What was it like testing for Nancy Drew? The Nancy Drew pilot. Is it different from regular auditions? So the process for me, I went in for the casting director in New York, Rob DeCina, who is amazing. So we filmed my tape, and I thought went okay. I was happy with it. And then I just kind of crossed my fingers that it would make its way to LA, to the head of casting, Sandy Logan, who is also amazing. And a couple days later, I got the call that they wanted to fly me out to LA to test for the part. And I about lost my mind. I think I've told this story, so apologies if you've heard it before. But I was on my way to my babysitting job, and I was on the subway to work, and I put in my headphones and I listened to Dancing Queen and I cried on the subway because I was like, it's really happening. And yeah, then I flew out to LA and I tested against 3 other girls who were all so kind and wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I hope very much that they found the right fit for them because they were just fantastic people. And then I tested for the network the next day. So then there was sort of 3 stages for my particular process. Oh, regarding my hair color, I love the red hair. It's a lot of maintenance. It's a lot of upkeep, and it's nice having a professional team of people to do that for you, which is what we have on the show. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know if I'm gonna go back to my natural color, which is just sort of a dirty blonde, or not, or if I'm gonna keep it red. I really like it red. I think I'll probably keep it like that for a while. Hopefully I have a reason to. My favorite show to binge. Love Island, I guess. I'm a big reality TV show person. It has to be some level of competition or I'm not interested. Like I'm not super interested in Real Housewives, that sort of thing. It's like not really my genre. But Survivor, Big Brother, Love Island, The Bachelor, yeah, all that stuff. Oh my god, hell yeah, I watched Survivor last night. It was crazy. If you guys aren't watching Survivor, I mean, come on. It was so good. What was my reaction to the season finale script? Well, everything's up in the air right now regarding what's going to be the season finale, so, I don't know. But there's a lot of crazy stuff to come. My goodness. Whatever you end up seeing, it's going to be amazing. I feel really happy with where we left the season. So, truly, I think it will be satisfying. I really hope so, that it'll be satisfying to you guys. Yeah, things are going to get really exciting. I am incredibly excited for this next episode. Incredibly excited. It kind of launches us into the next arc of the season, while still obviously dealing with what has just happened. What time is it here? It's 6:15. What's my favorite season of Survivor? Redemption Island. How was it when you met Lucy Hill? It was lovely. Lucy's so wonderful. We haven't spent a ton of time together, but she's incredibly kind and has been super welcoming to me this whole time. How do I force myself to cry on camera? I don't really look at it like that. It's my job to essentially convince myself that the circumstances in the script for the character are what's really happening to me. And if any sort of physical reaction comes from that, including crying, then that happens. But it's never my intention. It's just a result of the emotional experience that I am putting myself through, as an actor does. Have I played Midnight in Salem yet? No, I have not, because I don't have Windows. I don't have a PC at this time. Did I ever watch any CW shows growing up? I watched Gossip Girl religiously. That was my first all-nighter I ever pulled in my life, was watching season 2 of Gossip Girl. So the fact that I am working with the creators of Gossip Girl for this show is kind of nuts and kind of awesome. Hi, Greece. I want to answer that question, but I'm worried about spoiling things big time. Hi, Brittany. You're so sweet and lovely. I'm happy to say hi to you anytime. Am I more of a Serena or a Blair? God, I don't really want to be either of them, to be frank. Love them both, but they have their issues. Favorite filming location in Vancouver? We've been filming a few times at White Cliff Park, and that is so beautiful, especially when it's sunny, which doesn't happen all that often. But that's a really awesome place to film. It's just absolutely gorgeous. That's where the cliff is, Lucy's Cliff. The bluffs are there, and some other things. There's also somebody that we met a day we were filming there who was coming just to visit the Lucy Sable Cliff, and we happened to be filming there that day, and she had no idea. And I believe her name was Emily. She was super nice. So hi, Emily, if you're watching. We have finished filming. Is the claw a set or a real location? So in the pilot was a real location. And it still is, but just the exterior. So we don't shoot anything that's interior is built in one of our studios. But if we do anything, any exterior shots, then we go to the location. Have I met Melissa Benoist? I have, very briefly on an airplane, and she is so beautiful and so lovely. I was very struck by that interaction, and it lasted about 5 seconds, but she's great. Let's see. Hi, Claudia. I haven't gotten the Nancy Drew shirts from Hot Topic yet. What's funny, when these things happen, you would think that people would tell us, but nobody did. Like nobody, like all the writers, all of us, we were like, I think I just saw it promoted on my Twitter, and I was like, that is from the show I work on. And like nobody, I don't know, nobody tells you about that kind of stuff. Or when all the posters went up, all the press, like the press rollout went up before the season. Nobody like tells you that that's happening. It just happens. And I remember the first time I ever saw one was a very dear friend of mine, Aubin, sent me a picture of my face on a bus. And I was like, I didn't know they were going to do that. So it was pretty amazing and unexpected. But no, I haven't gotten those shirts yet, but I do plan to. Regarding a crossover with Riverdale, we're actually in 2 different studios. So the CW is comprised of CBS and Warner Brothers, and each of them has individual properties that feed into the CW. So Riverdale is a Warner Brothers production, and Nancy is a CBS production. So I don't know if that would be possible. But we're open to anything, if it is. Hi to the Philippines. Hello, hello. How fun was it to say Aglaika? We say it a lot. It became, well, it was a whole big pronunciation thing for a while, where a lot of people were saying Aglica, and that wasn't going to work. So yeah, now it's Aglaika, which is a very fun thing to say. I have a line at the top of episode 15 where I say, "Are we talking Aglaika?" And it was really good. It's a good feeling in the mouth. Do I see my own show? I do watch the episodes, but I don't watch them until they're out in the world. Yeah, I think a lot of people assume that we see them before you guys do, but we don't. I mean, obviously we film them, but we don't know how the edit goes. So sometimes I'm always careful to talk about the episode before I watch it, because there are scenes that will get cut. So if I'm assuming that there's a scene in there and I'm talking about it, but I haven't seen the cut, so I really have no idea what they choose to do with it. So it's always a bit of a surprise whenever I watch the episode, and I'm always working. So I'm never home on a Wednesday night to watch the show. I also don't have cable. So that makes it difficult as well. Which is why I can't really live tweet like while it's happening, because I don't know what's happening, but I like responding to everything you guys are saying very much. I do sound just like my mom. Sarah, I'm trying to protect you from the spoilers. I'm really trying. Do I like the role I have? Of course I do. It's so much fun. It's such a gift. Every episode is a huge gift for me as an actor, and it's awesome. Who do I think Nancy should be with? Juicy question. I have an opinion about that, but I won't share it with you. What member of the cast will have the most bloopers in the blooper reel? Probably me. Probably second to that would most likely be Leah. There was a really good one where I hope it makes it in. I'll tell you which one it is if it does make it in. How's working with Sarah Canning? Oh my god. Sarah, she plays Kate Drew. Sarah is like I've never met somebody I'm more compatible with in my entire life. She's awesome. She's just like me, so she's great. No, we're just very compatible. She's super funny and very kind, and she's a great actor. She's a really, really great actor, and yeah, she's so awesome. I don't know when the blooper reel is coming out, but I hope it is. Who is most like their character? Maybe Madison? She doesn't steal. But yeah, probably Madison. They have a similar sense of like really lovely optimism and these really explosive reactions to everything. I'm so glad you think the show is well cast. I myself aside, I think so too, very much. Who laughs the most during takes? Gosh, I don't know. It depends on what we're filming. Sometimes there are certain things that are very challenging to keep a straight face doing over and over and over again, particularly if we're doing something really... Okay, for example, in the latest episode, Ryan and Nancy get stuck under Lucy's dress, like shoots out from the wall, and we're underneath her pink dress. That's probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever done in my entire life, is filming that, because it's literally just someone with a camera and you're underneath this pink sheet, and you're like, So we had a really hard time filming that because it was just incredibly laughable. How did I find an agent? So like I said a bit earlier, I went to drama school. And at the end of that, we had a showcase in LA and New York. And my incredible agent, Katie, watched my showcase and wanted to sign me. So that's how that happened for me. It's hard if you don't go the drama school route. I wish I had advice on that, but I do not. Will Nancy ever go to Columbia? I don't know. Though, what is hilarious, though, is, so I've played 3 characters on television, and all 3 of them have either gone or wanted to go to Columbia. So I guess there's something about me that really screams Columbia. And I also used to live near Columbia when I was living in New York. What scene was the most fun to film? Anything where we're all together is really fun. The claw scenes in the later half of the season become really fun because they're a lot rarer. Earlier in the season, we were there a lot more. So whenever we get to be there and kind of there's a very specific vibe in the claw, that's really fun to return to, especially because the drama is ramping up so extremely that it's really nice to kind of get a little bit of a reprieve from that. Go hang out in the claw. So those are always really fun. What 3 characters have I played on TV? I played a girl named Sarah on an episode of the show Gone, and I played a girl named Carol on Law and Order SVU, and that was season 20? Season 20. Episode 8? 4? I don't remember. It's probably on the internet somewhere. But that was a lot of fun. That was a great experience. If I weren't Nancy, who would I want to be? I think I would really like to play Bess. I would never play Bess. Nobody would cast me in that part, but it would be super fun. Yeah, it would just be super fun. She's got great lines and just a great... But see, the thing is I say that, but I wouldn't play it like it's essentially I want to be Madison playing Bess. Because she does it so well, and she has so much fun with it. Because she does it in her own unique way. Do you think Nancy will ever leave and live in New York forever? I don't know, I kind of hope not. I really think that she loves her buddies, loves her community in Horseshoe Bay. Is this my current natural hair color? No, I can take no credit for it. But my colorist, Kirsten Stuke, at Sally Hirschberger in New York, created the formula. She's amazing. She did a phenomenal job. And then the hair team on the show, Paul and Glenn, they do my hair color with her formula. But I am naturally like a darker blonde. Oh, I'm so glad this is making your quarantine better. That's the only reason, that I really wanted to do it. Any chance of a musical episode? I don't know. Not that I know of. But maybe. I mean, we have some great singers on our show. Leah, in particular, is extraordinary. And I love to sing and have sang my whole life. Leah is much better than me. But it would be fun. It would be very fun. Let's see. Would Nancy fight a bear? That seems like a loaded question. Let's see. Advice for teachers having to record themselves for their students. I kid you not, right now, my heart's racing. I feel nervous because I don't play myself on TV. I'm playing somebody else. So you get comfortable in front of a camera, but not as yourself. Oh my God, hi Catherine. I'm not in Los Angeles. Oh, my SVU episode was season 20, episode 4. Thank you. Megan, I think your name is? Thank you. In case you wanted to watch it. Oh, Bridget, you're so sweet. Thank you. Let's see. Do me and Nancy have anything in common? For sure. I think we're both incredibly tenacious and we have a similar sense of humor. We tend to lean on the sardonic side of things. And we're both very passionate. And stubborn, I think. Let's see. Oh, enjoy the SVU binge. Love you, Catherine. Thank you. You too. My favorite food. French fries, probably, I would say. How has my life changed? In a lot of ways, and in a lot of ways not at all. I think the people that I care about the most and who know me, I think that's remained very much the same. And I hope that they feel the same way. I think the person that I am has remained the same, I hope, very much. I think I've come into myself a little bit more since getting this job. I feel like I've just learned a little bit more of truly who I am and how to be very honest about that and ask for what I need and be open and understand what I bring to the table. It's very tricky as an actor who's trying to make it. It's sort of, you get into a place where I'm willing to do anything. I will be anything for you. And like anytime anybody gives you an opportunity, it's because they're being generous and giving it to you rather than you earning it. And that can be a really hard mindset to break out of, that you in fact are bringing something to them. You're giving something to them that they didn't have before. It's very easy to just be thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, absolutely, being grateful is an incredibly important part of that experience. But, realizing that you're there for a reason is really important and has been a really big part of my journey in all of this. And I think that's been part of what's changed the most. Let's see. Do I have any advice for someone who has OCD? First of all, I'm so sorry, and I really understand. And it's a very deeply complex experience that a lot of people don't, I think, have a very full grasp on. I would say go to therapy. If you're not in therapy, I highly recommend it. I spent a lot of years in therapy and it really helped. And finding something to really dive into, to really devote yourself to, allow yourself the opportunity to pursue things despite it. For me, acting was a huge... sorry, I'm going to scratch my nose with my sweater so I don't touch my face. Because we're going to flatten the curve, everybody. Anyway, for me, acting was the savior for my OCD, because I got to be somebody else for a couple hours every day, and it felt like I took my brain out and set it down and put in somebody else's, and that was amazing for me. So I think creativity is an incredibly helpful thing for OCD and therapy, for sure. Hi, Indonesia. Okay, I should bring a cat. I'm gonna bring a cat. I'll be right back. Talking to the angel. Hello. I have returned with one cat. There are two in this home, but this is the younger cat. How are you today? Do you see how many people there love you? How did you know I have a Britney impression? That's quite strange. Oh my God, it's because it's Sam. The like one person in the world that's ever seen it. I'm not going to do it now. I'm too nervous. One of my cats is 5. One, the other cat is gosh, coming up on 2, 1.5 years. Oh, Tamiki, hello. Kyle! My friends are here. Oh, I love you guys. I hope you're doing okay. I hope my cats grow to be 20. That would be lovely. I'm devoted to them forever. Come, Angel. Hi, Maite. I'm glad you're doing fine, Kyle. Oh. Huh. This is an interesting choice for you. Oh my God, hi, Alex. Hi, Hannah. I love you. Guys, this is really... I had no idea what this was going to be. And this is really making me so happy. Thank you for being here. It's very cool. I heard about the earthquake in Utah. That is such a bummer. I hope that you guys are doing okay. Hello, girl on the bike. Hello, Sophie's mom. I love you too. All right, well, I think it might be time for me to wrap this up. I promised my fiance Sam that we could play Mario Kart. So can't keep the cart waiting. But I'll do this again. I had no idea what this was going to be like or if anybody would enjoy it at all. So I will do it again if you want. It was so nice to chat with you guys. I'll try to save this if I can figure out how. And yeah, okay, I'll do more. And I know some people on Twitter wanted to do a Q&A, and I'll do that sometime in the next couple days as well. But I love you guys so much. I really, genuinely, I hope that you guys are doing okay. And I know that this is a scary and strange time. And you know, just be kind to people and don't touch your face. We're going to make it through it. It's going to be okay. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was so cool. Bye. I love you.